Parameters for representing geographic objects. Geographic phenomena may not be necessarily present everywhere in the area of study, but can be sparsely distributed. We look at such phenomena as a collection of geographic objects. Geographic objects are usually distinguished using names. Their position in space can also be determined using a combination of one or more of the following parameters that we will be discussing here today. Some of the parameters used in representing geographic objects include location. Location tells us where this geographic object is situated. The shape gives an idea of the form. The size tells us how big it is. And the orientation gives us an idea of the direction in which the geographic object is facing. Examples. In example 1, we want to look at an in-car navigation system. In this case, all that matters about the geographic object, like the petrol station, is where it is located. And so, for example, if you want to navigate through a filling station to fill your car with a fuel, the first thing you would have to think about is the location. Where is the petrol station located? Hence, location alone can be used to describe this geographic object. We may not necessarily have to look at other parameters such as the shape, size, and orientation in this case. Example 2. Another geographic object is road. And for a number of reasons, this parameter gives an idea. The location parameter of the road tells us an idea where it begins and where it ends. And so we also may want to consider the shape. How many lanes does the road have? We can also look at the size. How far can one travel on it? And the orientation. Are we going towards the north direction or the eastern direction? All of this relevant information can be gathered to represent geographic objects. Parameters for representing geographic objects include location. I've said it before that location describes where the geographic object is. Shape is an important parameter because it relates whether an object is perceived as a polygon feature, line feature, point feature. We've discussed this before. How vector data are modeled using the different polygon feature, line feature, and point feature, etc. Now, also size is another important parameter because it gives an idea of the length of a geographic object in the case of a one-dimensional object, for instance. And orientation explains the direction in which the geographic object is facing. Now, assignment 1. Complete all the assignments on the Word document and paste it on the forum for the instructor and other students to read. Here's the lab exercise. We all know that location, shape, size, and orientation are potentially relevant characteristics of the geographic objects, right? Alright, try to provide an application example in which these characteristics still make sense for a point object, for a line object, and for an area object. Taking a glimpse of the example I actually provided using the petrol station, I want you to look at other aspects that you can make examples from. Lab exercise 2. Identify at least 10 geographic objects and features around your area and list out which objects are line features, polygons, and points. At the end of this exercise, I'd like you to complete it in a Word document. Save the exercise with the name module 2_exercise_ your first name in the module exercise folder you initially created at the beginning of this session and send a copy to the instructor's shared email. Thank you.